In 3 days, an earthquake and the fire that followed turned one of America's greatest cities into this. At 12 minutes past 5 on the morning of April 18, 1906, the ground under San Francisco tore loose. For about a minute, the whole city shook. Walls cracked, chimneys fell, and streets buckled like waves. People ran into the dark in their night clothes. The quake was only the beginning of what came next. Broken gas lines and stoves lit dozens of fires at once, and the quake had snapped the water mains, so there was almost nothing to fight them with. The flames joined into one giant blaze that burned for 3 days. Here, the heart of the city stands gutted. Block after block of proud stone buildings burned down to empty, roofless shells. When the fire finally died, whole neighborhoods were simply gone. Streets that had been packed with life days before lay buried under brick and twisted iron. The rails themselves bent like ribbon by the heat. Around 500 city blocks were ruined. More than 4 square miles of a great city reduced to rubble and silence. Around 250,000 people, more than half the city, had lost their homes overnight. They poured out of the burning streets, carrying whatever they could lift, pushing carts and trunks toward the hills and the ferries. Long lines of refugees walked away from the only home many of them had ever known. In the parks and on the open ground, they made camps of tents and shacks and stood in long lines for bread and water, handed out by the army and by neighbors. They had lost almost everything, yet they did not scatter. They stayed and lined up and waited to begin again. Out of 4 square miles of ash, San Francisco rebuilt itself, bigger and bolder than before, in less than 10 years.